T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff.
Shake it back! Does that feel good? Yeah.
Courtney, great Wi-Fi.
Welcome everyone to episode 73 of the Shake and Bake Show with Stevie Fast Jackson, Wild looking good with a beard, Barnett, and Courtney. Wi-Fi explosion, purple tea.
Can I please get Lot Lizard Wi-Fi out of somebody one time?
So Courtney just she was at the Loves with Spencer trying to hook up on some menage a trois, and then realized that the Wi-Fi was
trying to get some sponsorship money.
Gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just glad that at this moment my Wi-Fi is working good.
Mine is too. Fantastic.
Well, I missed you guys.
Mine is not. I am in.
I never get to hang out with you guys on a Monday. What y'all don't know is Courtney's fixing to make Spencer go and put up a Wi-Fi antenna and get Verizon to come hook it up in the next 3 minutes. Spencer, you got a post hole digger over there?
He wants me to switch to his phone, so BRB.
We'll see you in a minute. Peace. It's been a little bit since the last show. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. Our Christmas show was awesome. And Santa Claus did come see me this year, so that was good. What have you
The KTR Christmas party looked like a banger.
Oh, dude, it was awesome. So we're going to get to that later, but we put a lot into it. Like, it's a lot of folks planning. All of our staff does a lot. Molly did most of the planning, but it was really cool. We had a live band. We had food. It was great.
Molly said she has a lot of stuff on, so we're going to have to give her a couple extra minutes to sort through it.
Hey, no problem.
Molly, you're a rock star, by the way.
Rock star. Oh,
all show long, I'm just gonna mock Courtney as she freezes.
Dude, this is so awesome.
Is this good? Am I doing good?
Oh, you gotta have a funny face. You gotta be like,
well, right now she just got that RBF. Like,
yeah, that is the RBF. I've seen the RBF many times in my life.
That's standard. Lot Lizard Wi-Fi.
Hit the like button.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep, here we go. That's so much better.
Hey, Molly. Can we put up let's just put it up, the graphic of all our minutes watched and stuff. We'll start the show with that, and then we'll talk about it later. Like minutes watched, days watched.
Oh, man. Oh, man. That is freaking awesome.
6,000 days of watch time. That's
you awesome. Guys are awesome. I love this podcast. I love spending time with y'all. You guys watching our stuff, it gets me fired up. I got me a new hype button.
Can y'all hear me and see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just move like Bruce Lee. Like you're like.
I'm gonna move out of here. I just want to say though, that Wrapped thing, Molly Lou is the fucking MVP. That thing is awesome. No podcast in the world had something as cool as that for the year-end wrap-up. Way to go, Molly.
Very cool.
It was pretty cool. I would like to know, like, obviously not Joe Rogan type podcast, but like, how do we compare? You know what I mean?
Not good. You don't want that.
Yeah, you don't want to compare yourself to that. But as far as the Motorsports podcast, I think we're ready to roll.
Well, I said not like the Joe Rogan podcast because obviously we're going to do that. All right. Anyway,
I moved to a room with better service. So here we go.
No, you didn't. It's just as bad. You're frozen like this.
I love it so much. It's always me. It's always Courtney. I'm sending you the Starlink up there. Get Elon Musk to tighten you up.
All right. Well, get down with the highs and lows.
I'm excited about my highs and lows. Let's do it.
Are you? Well, since yours are so awesome, why don't you go first?
Molly, are you ready for my highs and lows? So my high is definitely two things. One is the KTR Christmas party. So we had a heap of folks here. We pour a lot of it into it. There's a whole bunch of folks that come. We had catering on site. We had look at Phil's even in there.
Look at Molly.
We had a live band going. We had check out the Stevie Christmas sweater. So my guys, I don't know if y'all saw this, but they picked all their favorite idiot faces of mine and put me on ugly Christmas sweaters, which is traumatizing for me, but it was pretty fun.
That is so awesome.
Bob's a little loaded up there. He's starting to get ready. So we had superlatives. The gold crowns are who is most likely to do stuff. So you'll see me in a little bit. I have a lot of crowns because I was voted the most to do a bunch of dumb stuff. I was the most to crash. I was voted the most likely to crash an airplane. Most likely to
checks out.
I don't know what it was, but I got a lot of them. I think it means the more you have, the dumber you are. So, but it was fun. Proud of all my team. It was good.
Yeah, that's awesome. Courtney?
My high was just Christmas in general, right? Like we're all off, sleep a little bit more, hang out. I am in Florida with the Hyde family. We left on Christmas Day and we're here. We were celebrating Sydney's birthday. Took a real tough journey here, no delays.
Yeah, what looks like a little citation CJ4 right there?
3.
Oh, see, okay. I was close. I missed by 1 mile.
But we, no delays there. We actually left a day early because Canada is just getting hammered with fucking ice right now. So, real glad to not be there.
It was, it's been 70 degrees here at the shop for like the past week. It's just now getting cold.
Yeah, it's supposed to be cold here tomorrow too. My dad, everybody listen to this. Greg Enders has not met Peter Hyde yet. And those of you that know Greg Enders and Peter Hyde, tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow is the day.
Are you nervous?
Erica called me today and she goes, shit, that's tomorrow. And she just started laughing, like high level cackle. She's like, better you than me. So we'll see.
Turn your background blur off and it should get better. She's got a built-in background blur.
I tried and it said I had none on. Listen, we're gonna do the best we can tonight. But that is my high. It's just nice. I can hear dinner being cooked. There's a pool out back. Did nothing today. It's great times here in Florida.
I want to tell you where I do nothing.
Lyle, you know where I'm at. I'm sleeping in your room.
Yeah, and you didn't ask permission, so we'll handle that later.
Mummy said I could.
Well, then it's all good. What she says goes.
Oh man!
Just don't pee the bed. I got to sleep in there in like a month.
You can sleep right there, out there by the pool.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
Idiots. Is that the beadlock guy? Is that the customer service hotline deal?
This kid's crying.
What are you doing?
Actually, Nash isn't crying, but he's breaking out in a rash, and I got to go pull up some Benadryl. So I'll be back.
All right. We'll handle it for you, folks. You never really know what might happen on the Shake and Bake Show.
It's true.
So, while we're waiting on Lyle, I don't want to do lows until he does his high.
Well, we can end on the high then. We can do the lows, and then he can end on the high.
Okay. What you got for a low?
Honestly, I just feel, and as I'm looking at the comments and stuff, I personally had a great week, but our motorsports world and anybody who gets in an airplane and all the things, the Biffle crash hit a little close to home. I would be lying if I said I wasn't thinking about that the whole time we were on the plane the other day. Nobody spoke of it, but everyone was thinking it. And just right before the holidays, when everybody's all merry and that one hits kind of close to your circle, it puts things into perspective.
Yep. Low definitely is going to be that for sure. I did not know Biff myself, but seeing the impact it's had on the motorsports community and the number of people it affected and people that are not emotional and watching them get emotional, that's a pretty crazy deal. I'm a pilot, and I can definitely tell you that when stuff like that happens, you're thinking, okay, there's not really a whole lot safer aircraft than what they were in. I read the entire NTSB report front to back, the preliminary. So I kind of have a good understanding of it, and it's just nuts what can happen, even with good pilots. So hate that.
Yeah, I'd only met him twice, very in passing. He probably wouldn't even know who I was. But I don't know. There was just something about it when there's the kids on board and the fact that they were headed to Bradenton, right? Like, that's just something we all do all the time, right? Like, how many times we fly to Bradenton, and I know we always get in cars and planes, but those kids, man, that's just not right. And then the other day on social, where I was seeing that everybody was receiving their Christmas cards after the crash because they mailed them out the day that they left, like that for some reason just got me. Like,
yeah, it go like, as much as we try to make aviation seem safe, and it is mostly safe, it's still dangerous. You're flying in a beer can at 600 miles an hour, and anything can happen. Also, my other low is, this is going to sound very Scroogey. I really, really hate when the shop is closed. So although we are having fun being closed for the holidays, I would think, yeah, that's
Molly, way to fucking go.
I think that's great. I look good. I think that we should, it's tough for me when we're closed. I love my job. So like, I would be here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all the time. So like, when everybody's off and I'm still sitting here like Indian style, I hate it when it's closed.
Lyle, we skipped your high and went ahead into the low that was going to be yours as well. So if you want to touch on that and then end on your high.
Yeah. I had the pleasure of meeting Greg over the past couple of years, thanks to Cletus, being down at the Freedom Factory and doing the La Mullets last year. And I'd look back in my phone. I'd actually talked to Greg back in October. I was going to buy a Whipple blower from him. And just we all got busy and never got around to it. And then obviously we all know what happened there, but just, it's different, Stevie. I know that, as a parent, like, our job is to keep our kids safe, and we're supposed to be where they go when they're scared. And I just could not imagine, terrible that, that we lost them all, but I just could not imagine being Greg and his kids looking at him like, how are you going to save us? And there's nothing you can do. And
it's rough, man. Like, so I'm sitting here the other day, I hear about this, I read the reports, and I'll answer a couple of questions about what happened. But there's times I have flown my daughter, like, when I was way riskier than what they were doing. Like, and now I think back, I'm like, I'm a dumbass. I mean, I took off one time out of Augusta and flew all the way to the Bahamas at night with 10 gallons in each wing when I went off the coast of Florida, just going to hang out. Just me and Sophie just going to the beach in the Bahamas.
Honky rocket?
No, in a Bonanza.
I was going to say, that's death in a tube.
I would say the honky rocket be safer than a Bonanza. But anyways, just stuff like that. When you think back, like, I left the coast of Florida with 20 gallons of gas in the middle of the night in the Bermuda Triangle. And I was like, there's times, especially most of your pilot mistakes happen in your first 100 hours, 150 hours, because you can fly the plane, but you do not understand the risk that you're taking. But it's very sobering. I saw a bunch of questions about what happened. I do not know. I'm not an airplane mechanic, but looks like, according to the NTSB report, they had an engine failure on takeoff. They were close to max weight. So a Citation does not fly well with one engine. It will do it, but it does not want to do it. So they had 7 people on board. They were full of gas, and It was heavy. It was in IMC. The plane flew for about 10 minutes. They came around and tried to make a visual approach on the opposing runway where they took off, couldn't spot it, went to loop around to shoot the instrument approach in, and just ran out of steam and didn't make it to the runway. It's a tough deal, and it's hard to fly one of those things with one engine. I had Jeffrey Barker's dad flies a plane very similar to that. He was had the plane fresh out of maintenance, took off, loses an engine on takeoff, and this is a real deal pilot, and it took him a little bit. He told me, he said, I had to hand fly that thing for a little bit, and it took a little bit to get a hold of it, and that was with one person in it, not at full weight. So I do not know all the specifics, but that's what I think happened.
It was pretty well. Spencer was, as you know, all he does is think about airplanes now. So he did the same thing, kind of read through everything and even listened to some other pilot kind of dissect the audio and all of it, and just crazy imagining, they were up and down, and like there had to have been something fucking going on, right? Like that was just wild. But you guys talk about your kids and all that, and it is horrible. And I'm sure she was looking at them for that comfort, but like, the only solace that I could find like in that as a human being is that they were together, right? And that in those final moments, whatever, even if he's lying through his teeth saying it's going to be okay and whatever it may be, they were together. But then I had found out that the older daughter was a half daughter or a half sister of the boy, and her mom was somewhere, and that just freaking ripped me. Can't even imagine, when we were all reading the reports of Biffle's plane, but didn't know if he was on it. Like, imagine being them. And the internet is such a jacked up freaking place. And so many people were saying so many things. And the way it came out was just wild. And I think people forget that people are real human beings, and that there are family members that don't know maybe that what was going on. And I think that everybody these are fucking people. There's mommy laughing. Did you hear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty tough.
I do have something to lighten up the mood.
Wait, Lyle still has a high too.
Oh, Lyle, what's your high?
Obviously Christmas, first one with 2 kids, and my daughter's first Christmas, which was awesome. We had
your birthday
in my family, so we didn't get all of our gatherings together, but it was good. Yes, I turned 29 again on Friday.
You look horrible.
I'm a solid 35 though. How old are you? Older than that. That's all you need to know. But my high, we obviously had a less than stellar showing at the Snowbirds, had some problems, but I think Molly has a video of my hot rod on Modern's hub dyno, and she is ready to rip for the U.S. streets.
So it was hot rodding? Thanks.
Yeah.
In high gear. Sounded good. Yep. So what was wrong with it?
Well, it was a number of things, and it's really unclear whether when the harness was in, because we installed the harness ourselves, Modern built it and then sent it to us, whether it was a problem caused by us. Anyway, it ended up being a problem within the harness somewhere, but Modern being, Stevie, have you had a car wired from there?
Yeah, we've sent stuff there to be wired.
But, you get this booklet of like,
yep,
everything to go through. And and they are, I think they're probably arguably the best out there to do that. And they took it in, dissected everything, took it apart, figured it out, got it back together, and she is ready to rock and roll. But it was a electronics. Well, we knew that, but a wiring issue that they fixed, and we're ready to rip.
A lot of times with wiring, like we have a standing philosophy here, because we don't, like Modern wires cars. We don't wire cars. We do wire cars, but it's not our business. We do it for our customers. But we have a rule here. If something electrical fails twice, we get these side cutters out and we cut it all out and replace it all, and it's always fixed. And then we figure it out why it's untouched. These cars have so much technology in them. It's really easy to have stuff like that happen.
Yeah. And it can be one little problem completely wreck the entire unit. But yeah.
So it's fast, powerful. Can I ask how much power that unit made over there?
Can't tell
you like to know.
That's because y'all chumps won't want to tell us how much power it makes, because it's got 500's advantage.
Nah.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know how much it makes because I got one out there too on my dyno.
Yeah, those things are. Oh, look, I got my hearts.
Yeah.
Tiring.
It's funny when folks that do not own a dyno try to tell me how the Hearts is not awesome and doesn't have an advantage. And I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. But my little lie detector out there says it does. I hope we get
I don't have a dyno, but I've sat in the seat of several of those things with the Hearts on it, and I'll go and tell you that thing's the fucking truth.
It's a beast. It's a beast. We're converting all the cars that we have here to it. We will not have, I think they'll have every centrifugal that we have here will be that by US Street.
Courtney, you got a little
summer. You got 3 more minutes.
I do. I have a time sensitive situation, but we break news here on the Shake and Bake, do we not?
Yeah. Fast we can break it.
You want your news broken? You come to the Shake and Bake show. We do it.
Do we have like a breaking news thing that's not the deadbeat?
I think we do. And by we, I mean Molly.
Molly, do we have any breaking news stuff? I thought we did, but maybe not.
No,
she's
right now, Molly's like
probably in there fixing Courtney's typing tafu.
Listen, I'm going to punch both of you right in the face this week.
Spelling nacho.
No, we don't. She says, okay, so Lyle, make it. What would be if you just right now had to do a breaking news noise? What would it be?
We can go.
Go dumb.
That was my drum roll.
Big news coming out of the Drag Illustrated Winter Series driver swap. Can we get a silly season situation? We have a driver swap going on. I want to read this quote. Ken Cartuccio is not going to be driving that same vehicle at the US Street or the World Series of Pro Mod, and he has handpicked a driver to replace himself. So this is breaking news here. On behalf of Ken Cartuccio, I have been given the go to announce that he's got a lot of stuff going on with his business. If you see his Facebook, they're expanding, they're hiring, they're revamping, they're doing all the things. And he's like the nicest guy in the world. And he doesn't feel right going and playing when he has so much going on and everybody working so hard. So he has handpicked himself a driver. In the comments, I want your guesses. Oh, they're already coming in.
It's me. It's me. We're in the Cartuccio Shadow 3.6.
Here's the quote from Ken Cartuccio. This isn't a decision that I take lightly. After winning the US Street Nationals and the Winter Series Championship in 2025, it is very important for my business that I step back to focus on expanding new opportunities there. Spencer Hyde is the only driver that I trust to take this car forward. He has the talent, work ethic, and respect for what this car is and what the team represents. Putting him in my seat for the rest of the Drag Illustrated Winter Series is passing the torch to someone who can honor the legacy Scott Tidwell and Dustin Neslony have built in this series and keep winning. So
that's awesome.
Stepping into the champ's car, we have a guest tonight for a very short moment. Spencer Hyde, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
That kind of changes some things, don't you think?
Well, fast hot rod, good driver. It'll definitely throw the, what's that thing got on it for blower?
92 overscrew.
It's the same one Ken was driving last race.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's bad to the bone. I didn't know if they swapped it to a different power ride or something. That's great.
Nope. So the orange car, and that makes life easy for me because they park right in front of the flow trailer, and that girl Erica Enders is right next door. So I am well. And I asked Victor, we'll shame Victor here on the Shake and Bake show if Lyle can park next to us.
Yeah.
Only because he said he needs to eat lunch.
That's true.
So
Pat's cooking.
Spencer wasn't going to be running the Winter Series, and we made it very clear here on the Shake and Bake show. And if anybody knows Ken, like this was a really tough decision for Ken, and we almost didn't announce it tonight because Ken is like so kind that he constantly worries too much about what people think. And sometimes you got to just do what's best for you. And if people don't understand, then they don't understand. But he's doing what's best for his business. And who knows? He's got some other cars. And this is not by any means Ken Cartuccio riding off into the sunset. This is I'm busy this winter, and Spencer wants to be the first guy to win the World Series of Pro Mod twice.
Well, that'd be something.
It'll be pretty awesome.
I after watching the Snowbird Nationals from my couch.
It's not good when that happens. I hate it. When you're watching, you're like, I don't care about racing. I don't want to go. About Q1, you're like,
well, halfway through Q1, you're like, God dang, I need to be there. So I'm not gonna lie. I called Lyle and I said, man, I gotta find myself a hot rod. And he said, well, Tommy's got another one. And I did briefly talk to Tommy, and kind of in the middle of all that happening, Scott Tidwell called, and Ken Cartuccio did as well. And they kind of told me what was going on and that they wanted me to drive that car. And it was a pretty cool phone call to get. Obviously, Steve Petty, arguably the best to ever do it. And great hot rod there. Tidwell Camp, known to win some races. And I'd like to think that, we've got a little bit of clout with winning back in 2023. So,
Stevie, he said he wants to grudge race. I'm joking. He didn't say that. I'm joking. He didn't say that.
I'm not making any bets for anybody, but I think it's a pretty good combination of people. And here's to see what can happen.
Well, Ken's got good equipment, tuned by smart people. Always has a car that's capable of winning. So it's going to be fun. We'll stack that into the 70 cars that can win. So I just looked at the extended forecast because for us Who Charger guys, which now Spencer is definitely a Who Charger, we're going to need some weather to help us. Right now, the farthest you can see out is the 12th, and the high is supposed to be 66. So we're hunting at 68 to 70 degree Who Charger weather.
Yeah, we are.
Traditionally, the January race is faster because of weather, right? Isn't that right?
It is, but it's also
but it's the weather's it's iffy.
Tricky track conditions. It normally gets too cold.
Too cold, and they have a bunch of radial classes there, so it's difficult for the Slipperooskies.
Yeah, that's our first points race in the radial series.
Blanton John, if the Shadow wins, we're going to drink a whole bottle of Blanton's after the race in the Winter. I'll show you.
Somebody did just ask, can I about the Roku and where you can have Flow Racing. So what I do is your smart TV and or your Apple TV or wherever you go and download the apps. Try that. Like, it doesn't have to be one that's just preloaded in there. You can download the Flow Racing app and it will do that, or you can screen mirror it. But I do it straight from my Apple TV. So there's our big news.
Well, I'm excited.
So Ken's car wins the championship. Whose name's on the trophy?
Ken. I'm just a fill-in.
Yeah, I think we're going to leave Kelsey today. We were going to leave Ken's name on the side and just write SH and like shoe polish.
I'm essentially Jack Beckman in this situation.
Yeah.
So that's something that I've always done that I don't understand. Like when people drive other folks' cars, I never take their name off the door. Like I've driven Sydney's car in races half a dozen times. I never put my name on there. It's his car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows I'm in it. Everybody's going to know you're in it. I don't put my name on the
And especially like, I'm not just saying this because like Kelsey Cartuccio is my support human, but this is like the largest set of shoes to fill at this time and at this situation and in this series. Like I don't know if I'd be able to do it.
We love Kelsey.
I do love Kelsey. So there's our breaking news, folks. I hope he busts your ass, Lyle.
Okay.
Speaking of chopping heads off, check out my new keychain. All right, I got this thing the other day.
This is Ford last time too.
Oh, wow.
This is a real deal cleaver, and it's a keychain. Like I was cutting up some celery at lunch today, just being I like knives and stuff, guns.
You're a fucking weirdo. Anyways, so that's that. What's next on our agenda here, boys?
I'm going to lighten the mood with some new hotness that Santa Claus brought. So Santa Claus brought a new expansion into the KTR racing team this year. We have the Motion Raceworks Shadow 3.0. So Santa dropped off in my chimney the Motion Raceworks Shadow 3.5.
3.5.
3.5.
Oh.
Look at that thing. Look at that little champion. Look at him eyeballs.
Look at him. Yeah, we're not going to say what Lyle said in the group text.
So we got us a new Boston. Nitro and him have not yet bonded.
What's his name?
Huh?
What'd you name him?
Shadow.
Oh, for real? Okay.
He looks like the Shadow. He's Shadow 3.5.
All right.
So Nitro has not bonded with Shadow yet. Shadow thinks he's 6 foot tall and bulletproof and continues to bite Nitro and chase him around. And Nitro will slap shit out of him every once in a while. But I did have good news that should have been on my highs, but I didn't put it on there. So Nitro had his surgery, had his cancer removed, did his first scan, and everything looks good. So he appears to be doing good. So that's great news.
Yes, that's awesome.
But the Beast and the Little Beast are not getting along yet.
Oh, they'll find their way.
Are you having to like keep them separated all the time?
No. They're just fine. But Nitro, so Shadow can't jump up on stuff yet. So when Nitro gets tired of him, he'll just like climb up on a chair or the couch or the bed or something, and like Shadow will just try to get him. But what he does do is he goes get in Nitro's bed and steals all his toys and hauls them off, and it's really fun to watch.
Do you find it like tough to like call the dog Shadow because you talk to your car like it's a human?
Yeah, like we're still not settled in 100% on the name. Like, so when I got Nitro, I didn't name him for almost a month because I wanted to figure out what his personality was. But yeah, it is a little difficult. I've been calling him all kind of stuff, Fred, and all kinds of. I think Fred's an awesome name.
Yeah, but like it doesn't relate at all.
Yeah, it does. It looks like a Fred.
Wow, should we call Double E?
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Yeah. Y'all stop it. Don't be talking about my girlfriend. Don't do
What
it.
I said when he sent that text, I said, that's very mean.
Name him like Ernest Earnhardt or something like that. It'll be close enough.
Oh man. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That'd be awesome. Oh,
She said she was going to watch tonight. You're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, you're in shit.
I haven't done anything. I just got wow.
That guy's going to be in trouble.
That was
Guaranteed. She'll whoop your
you. That was you.
We can name him Elvis.
Two shots are for life, my man.
Elvis Earnhardt or something.
Yeah,
Elvis.
Elvis.
Elvis something.
I was Snapchatting my golf cart the other day.
Yeah. Anyway, we're also gonna touch on Erica here shortly when we do our highlights.
Oh
man. I'm gonna get killed. You're getting me killed. All right. So this year has been an awesome year. I have a couple of rants that we're going to get to later, but you guys that watch our show and participate in our show is what makes our show awesome. If it was just us three idiots talking to ourselves, it would not be cool. It's only cool because you guys participate. So we've got some of the highlights, some of our highlights, and probably ones that you.
Yeah, we did. We put a post up. The fans agreed with us.
Yeah. We do have some fan photos. So do y'all want to just start? Y'all want to just do it one by one? You want to let it roll?
Yeah, let's just rip it in. We'll do a little countdown.
Okay.
I don't know what we're counting down to, but you know.
We're working up for.
So we've got, I believe we have three top moments, right? Each of us chose a moment. Was that how it worked? Molly, we are so.
Well, I think we cumulatively chose a moment. I'm not getting thrown under the bus with that deal.
Do we want to start with that one?
Oh, we got 4. We can start with the first one.
Let's go.
Fire it up, Molly. This is one of our favorite moments of 2025. Tony Stewart.
There he is.
Listen, I'll be honest, I don't even know if I want to stay on here. All I know is I logged on, and the first thing I see is Muttonhead over there dressed up as Poison Ivy, and I'm like, oh my God, what have I signed up for tonight?
Hey, we're going to make so many memes with that. We're going to get a lot of mileage out of that.
Oh, Molly, I hate you.
I'll be honest, the only thing that pissed me off is I couldn't get my phone up fast enough to take the picture of it.
We'll send it.
We'll put it up. We'll put it back up. Don't worry.
I can't wait.
I'm getting stickers made of that, and I'm sticking it right on the nose of that drag.
Yeah, anybody that wasn't on and see Lyle, this is what Lyle does for kicks in the Love's truck stop parking lot on a Friday night.
Oh my God! Yeah, hold on, I got to take a picture of this. I can't miss this opportunity again. I swear
This is so great.
That is. I mean,
oh yeah,
I've seen him before. He's wore that on Fremont Street at Vegas. I've seen it.
Yes.
I seen him drinking a bunch of Natty Lights one time wearing an outfit.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
No, but if we all ever see him wearing that, we're all going to be drinking them ourselves.
Yeah.
Try to get the memory out of our head. It's going to take at least 3 therapy sessions to get this out of my memory bank up here.
We'll have one on Friday, just me and you. And I'm going to be wearing
I don't know
that.
if I want to be alone with you after seeing that photo.
Well, I feel like that's a danger. Strange.
This turns into a shit show real
Oh
quick.
gosh.
Look, I do want to know, can we, and would you be willing to get in a pro modified?
I'm going to have to work up to that, bud. I feel like driving a fuel car is way easier than driving a pro mod. Because listen, you got to remember, I didn't start going to races on a regular basis till I started dating Leah. And every weekend somebody was tipping over a pro mod. I'm like, this is like going to a damn sprint car race. But
You'd be great at it. You'd be great at it.
I
But
think
they
you'd be good
are
at
a
it.
handful.
It's going to take some practice to get to that level. I feel like
What
even
about
though
Funny Car?
you mentioned they're slower, they may be slower, but man, I look at those bodies and I'm like, golly, they have no side force in them. I mean, that thing gets sideways and the bottom of the doors are rolled under. I'm like, oh man, I know what happens here. This is Daytona and Talladega all over again. But I mean, that's what I'll do to get them to go through the air. But
that was an awesome show. That was a great deal. And the after hours show was probably my most favorite one of the year.
I think we all were fangirling a little.
Well, it was, but then like after the show, like we hung out for 30 or 40 minutes drinking beer, and Tony's a normal guy, and we're just hanging out and bullshitting, and that was fun.
He didn't want to leave. That's just how you know. That's when we really dove into the delusion that we were cool. That Tony Stewart wanted to hang out with us.
Right. I was like, this is really cool.
That was a great moment. That was awesome. And we really dropped the ball on the poison ivy, but I will not let that happen again.
I got the stickers made just like I said I would.
I know.
Did they go on the car?
Yeah, but then
I put like 4 or 6 on Tony's dragster.
There was a branding issue, and they had to come off.
They had to take 2 of them off because I put them like right beside the Dodge symbol, and Dodge didn't like it.
He's like, I really like this, but it cost me about $2 million. He's like, can you sneak this over there?
It was bad.
I looked about 3 or 4 races later, and the one was still in the cockpit, like over right beside his.
Just can't be close to Dodge.
Fuel handle.
I have a funny story about manufacturers getting upset with stuff. This is funny. I don't even know if I can say this, but I'm going to. So do you remember when Jeffrey Barker came out and drove into the tree at Indy this first time that he was out at the U.S.
I'm sorry. You have so many driving into tree stories. I got confused.
Not into a literal, actual tree, a Christmas tree. Well, a Christmas tree at the track. Anyways, so
your Christmas tree was at the track too, though.
At a drag strip, the Christmas tree at the drag strip.
Also,
at Indy, at the Louisville Speedway drag strip thing. Anyways, we're crashing this in already. Y'all are never gonna let me live this down, and I think it's funny, but y'all never gonna let me down. Anyways, we had sponsorship from a Toyota dealership, so we wrapped this thing like a Camry to look like a Camry. Well, Jeffrey comes out and wins the next U.S. Nationals. And the Toyota folks sent us a very nasty email about putting Toyota on the front of that thing. And all we did was wrap the front of it. It was a Camaro, but it was a Camry. And the Toyota folks did not like that we were running a Camry program. I thought they would be happy about it. I didn't ask, but they were pissed.
Now they're out of drag racing, so I guess it don't matter.
I should have kept the daggum KTR Barker Max 9000 in there. You might still be racing.
I'd have came out the next race with just a middle finger on the front of it.
Would you have?
Yeah.
Jeffrey responded to them in a Barker Max way, a very Switzerland way. I told him how I would respond to it, but he didn't.
Well, Jeffrey asked ChatGPT what to respond.
No, they didn't have ChatGPT back then. This was in 2021 or something.
Oh, that's true.
This was back.
No.
But yeah, he didn't respond like that. I was like, okay. I was like, the fans love this thing. This is gonna be the coolest Toyota at the track. Anyways, that's my funny. Losing funding on. I've lost way more funding on dumber stuff than that.
Oh shit! All right, what's our next moment? That Tony Stewart deal was a fantastic. I don't know how you start with Tony Stewart. They got to just keep getting better, right?
This thing's pretty good. Our next guest was a fan favorite, one of my childhood heroes. If this is the next one that I think it is, let it rip.
So I texted a few people for some stories.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And the first one I want to put up there, Molly, go ahead. Nurse Gary. Throw Nurse Gary up.
Oh, my God.
That is awesome. This is so awesome.
We've uploaded a bunch of shit to this episode. So, Gary, tell us what the fuck is going on here.
Well, John Force had a pretty bad accident. It was in Dallas, I think, right? When he hit Kenny?
Yep.
Yeah. And so his first time back was at Vegas. So Caps and I decided that I was going to be a nurse. I had balloons for kids. I was looking pretty good myself, except for the mustache. And I put rubber gloves on.
Well, that's not unheard of these days, you know.
No,
Mustaches on kitty people's kind of.
You got to be clean, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So we went to go visit John in his bus, and I was Nurse Ratchet, I guess. And John made John laugh. That's all that mattered at the time. And Pro Stock, I've never driven a Pro Stock. I've never driven Pro Mod, but I know they have no downforce. No. No.
I got a couple of them out there. If you
know
want.
what, Stevie, I used to have balls. Now I have raisins. A little bit different. Right?
Hey, if you send that thing and fire that thing up, they'll go.
Let me tell you a story about Austin and Thomas Prock and my kids, right? We were at Indy at the U.S. Nationals, right? And Kenny Bernstein, everybody had their own T-shirt trailers, right? Kenny, the king of speed and all the shit. So Austin, Thomas, Dominic, and Giovanni are sitting on right by their trailer, and they're having new shit, new titanium valve signed, new blower belt signed. I mean, these kids are making money like hand over fist. So they're going to the trailers, taking this shit out. Brand new shit. They're having signed. So people come by and say, hey, can you get John Force to sign this? Yep. Can you get Mike Johnson to sign this? How about Gary Selzy? How about whatever? Yeah, we'll be right back. Come back. I go in the motorhome, and they got $20 bills stacked like a drug deal. There's shit everywhere. So finally, one of the NHR officials come over and said, hey, Selzy, come here. So what do they do now? I mean, we always do the shit happen before it happened, and they were just little shits. And they said Bernstein's guys bitching because they're outselling all the T-shirt trailers because they're getting brand new shit. I mean, they're selling brand new tie valves, brand new this, brand new everything. It was hilarious because they go, you know, they had the run of the land, and
they still do.
Maybe Pomona.
Okay.
You know. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Unnecessary pressure here, but Pomona's my birthday, and you better do it for my birthday. I'm going to guilt you. I'm going to girl guilt you. You better come.
Do I have to dance? I'll give you some dollar bills. I'll give you dollar bills and shit. I'll start moving around.
Oh, okay, Gary.
Just bring
You're speaking your language right now.
There you go.
Talking to me, Gary.
Oh God.
You bring those balloon titties and those smooth legs. You be right in the mix up in there, dog.
I'm a sure thing. I never get a headache, and I don't just lay there. Okay. So just so you guys know.
So awesome.
It shows like this that make me. I just said to Spencer, I said, we just drink on the internet.
We have more fun than what we're supposed to have on this.
Anyone in the world.
Like, oh man. I know that this show is going to haunt my later years. I just don't know.
We could have done the entire, like, we may just have to replay that Gary show, because when we were all texting back and forth, there was the story about when his wife gave birth. There was so many more that could have made that.
And it was really hard to choose like 4 or 5 of these things. I see everybody saying the Scotty show. The Scotty show was in 24. It definitely would have made the wrap if it was in 25. It was really hard to pick these, but we're definitely going to have Gary on again. I see a bunch of comments about Annette. We need to get Annette on the show too.
I have a PSA right now, people. There is a person in the chat. Oh, wait, maybe that's Erica, actually. I was going to say it's like at Erica Enders, FYAYE. I thought that was like a bot or something. Anyway, don't respond to that if it writes you. Even if it is Erica, don't respond.
Public service announcement.
It'll
ask you a double E bodyguard.
It'll ask you for money if it's a fake Erica Enders. So don't do that. But
she says it's me.
Oh, it's her. Where are you watching?
Okay, we're gonna prove it. If it is you, can you tell me what type of cup you were handed at the picnic table at my trailer when we were having popcorn at a specific shake and bake show?
She doesn't.
What was the cup made out of?
Yeah.
She'll remember this, what the cup was made out of.
She said, but I do need money. It is her, though. But I thought it was one of those bots. One with way too much vodka. Yeah. So that leads us perfectly into our number 2 moment that the fans loved this year.
This was one of my favorite moments of the whole year. Where are you?
Yeah, everybody.
Do you have a flight aware?
So they split it and allowed individual racetracks, the round track and the drag strip, to spend $2 million apiece. Obviously, is the way it in the right.
But it won't pull up.
Like that. That's home for me. It's 45 minutes from my house, so I'm partial to it. But
well, that's not true. You're a legend.
I'm probably the worst my driver one.
No, you're not.
no, you're not.
I can name.
Keith Haney is here. As long as Keith Haney is
That's
here,
very true.
you're safe. You cannot be the worst
That's
if the
very
pocket
true.
midget is here.
So anyway,
We covered all the things we wanted to cover.
That's good. Good job.
all right. So
I'm tired of
y'all,
seeing your face anyway.
no, you got to watch a coverage on Flow this weekend.
Yep. So
At
like
all.
in a real fist fight, you pick Courtney over like a normal chick,
Absolutely.
so she can win. She can throw down.
Besides me,
Right.
yes. Look at her face. I knew it was coming.
I beat the shit out of Courtney with a fucking flour tortilla.
Right.
You think
I didn't see any signs of
you think
aggression.
she stands a chance in a street fight?
All I saw was fear. I just
Listen.
saw fear.
Before the 3rd grade in our house, we learned to fist fight. Like our dad said,
Oh,
if you're going to the principal's office, I don't want to hear nothing unless you whoop their ass. Like, don't call me.
The only time I've ever seen Courtney in a hand-to-hand combat was with a flour tortilla, and she got
her
whooped.
ass
She got whooped.
I'm talking
I
about
mean, whooped.
fucking dead.
To be clear, getting whooped in that was I laughed first.
We're gonna put that on a T-shirt. We're gonna have Courtney be like, whooped.
That's so awesome.
I was making the same face right now that I was making while that was going on. Erica
It was
Ender's
awesome.
time form. I told Erica earlier that drunk Erica was one of the top moments on Shake and Bake this year, and she wasn't very happy. Yeah, she just
Wasn't
commented,
even hammered.
"Cut that shit off." Yes, she was.
Turn that shit.
But I tried to tell her that the feedback that we got was like, "Holy shit,
It was awesome.
Erica's fun." So I'm not the only dumpster fire in the family.
Where is this?
Look at Mummy. You can say hi to Lyle if you want.
Hey, mommy.
Look, say hi, Mummy. She brought me some.
Oh,
I'm just topping up her. You know, that's what I do
Thanks, Mummy.
regularly.
I believe that.
Happy New Year.
God bless her.
She's the best.
I don't know how she puts up with you.
I don't either. I don't either. Truly, it's fucking unbelievable. So Eric Enders, drunk, annoying me at the snowboards from 2,000 miles away. Our moment number 2.
Molly, do you have a picture of the drink menu from the KTR Christmas party? That's what I'm looking for. I thought I had it.
We have a 4th top moment though.
Yeah,
I
we
have-
do. But I was going to see if she could find that.
She said she
Annette,
was-
Annette asked if we had Maseratis. That was the number one thing on top of the deal, and it was the most favorite drink that we had at the Christmas party was the Annette Summer Maserati.
Oh, the comments are so funny. You guys are on fire tonight. I love it.
What is the Annette Summers Maserati?
So went to a PDRL race with Tim Papp. I'm sorry, it was an IHRA race. It was an IHRA race, and Annette was there running Barney, and had a good run. And she has a drink she created called a Maserati. It is, I don't know if she wants me to give the recipe out, but let's just say I got schnookered, and I was walking around in circles in the dark.
See, it happens, Erica. That's what happens when you go to Jody's. It's just what happens.
It's
It is.
just
That place.
Oh yeah, there you go, Annette. That's the Maserati.
The
And
Maserati.
a ho hole shot, peppermint mule, gapping all the way, a Turdy Shirley, a highball, boost bourbon, Holly hot sauce, and a Ferrari. Everyone had a good time.
And everyone has a good time when she is involved. Let's be real.
Were people sleeping on lift gates and stuff?
No, it was pretty tame. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Fred will like whatever that is. No, it was pretty tame. It was pretty good. Band was pretty cool though. We had they're pretty good. It was pretty rad.
What is our number 1 moment?
Okay. The
Scott.
fired up. The Scott Palmer. It's got to be Palmer. Fired up. I'm excited about this guest. I want to welcome to the show my hero and the people's champion, Scott Palmer. What's
There
up,
it
brother?
is.
Hey, thanks for having me. Awesome.
Man, what's going on?
Hey, right off the bat, I did read in the comments there, Crystal sent it to me that Gary Dana says I'm an ignorant individual.
Oh, what the fuck?
Where?
It's
I gotta find it.
I just seen it. I was trying to respond before I got on here. So that might be true, but I'll tell you what, SPR is not. We're not a bunch of pussies. So come on by and say that to my face.
Oh, we've started very good. Here.
Hello, come in.
Hey, we're off.
You know, Scott. Well, I think we've all got a little bit of idiot in us, but we're a lot of fun.
Wait,
A lot of fun.
how did I
He's
miss
right. I mean, I believe he's right. I believe we're all a little bit ignorant, but man,
Ignorant. That was it.
it's a pretty. He gets off. We get his helmet off. Laughlin is really nice about talking to him. And Rick DeCousin, who's helping Tuttle, who's now on Stravino's car, he was there, and you know, and it just kept. The talk was going too much. The talk was going on too long, and the guy said, "Call the cops. Cops won't do nothing." So I just, man, you say that about 5 times, and there's just too much talk. So I walked over to the rental car, got 5 gallons of the gas, walked over to the crotch rocket, poured it all over it, made a circle around it, and stood back and lit the torch. And I said, "The cops may not come, but I bet the fire department will." So the guy literally asked me, "Are you going to burn my bike?" And I said, "Absolutely. I'll burn it. I will burn it. We're getting his stuff. If Laughlin loses his stuff, you're going to lose something too." And they went looking around, whatever. But anyway, the guy said, give me 24 hours, whatever, and I'll get it back for you. Didn't light it. We left, and we get in the SUV, and we're all talking about it. And Laughlin, we get about 5 miles down the road, and Laughlin just slams his hands down on the steering wheel, and he said, "Scott, that's the most gangster shit I've ever seen in my life." And I said, "Yeah." And Ricky's sitting in the passenger seat in the front. I'm sitting behind Laughlin, and Ricky's known me. We've known each other our whole life. So Ricky turns around and he said, "Pussy, I can't believe you didn't light it." That's what he said. The Gary guys, the more I listen to these stories that I'm telling about myself, he's right.
Gary might be right.
Gary might be my friend.
Gary's the star of the show.
Look at that light. Hey, wasn't that a great light, though?
Yeah, that was good.
Man,
Fantastic.
Yeah, that was good, Scott. Good job.
I'm good on that transfer.
And there's the bouncing.
Yeah, once it does that, you're in trouble. Once it starts
It's
sliding.
the air that happens here. When you hit, boom. I went down there, and the amount of space from that first chunk that you took to where the car
Yes.
landed is so much further than that video looks.
Yeah, I get stopped. I'm like, okay. What? No, that was not bad. I know it was bad, but what?
I'm alive.
So maybe the key to wealth is to get a casual top fuel car for me.
And be ignorant.
And be ignorant. Oh, I'm plenty ignorant. I got the ignorant game down.
Krista Baldwin says, "Don't do it."
Yeah, Krista, she knows too. She knows.
So maybe we need an association of casual top fuel owners like MetaShare. Like we all chip in like some money and like we'll get one car and share it. Like you could drive it this week and I get next week. And
That would be
That's
kinda cool.
That's not a bad idea right there.
Courtney, you can be the official announcer for the IMA.
Oh, totally. Oh my God.
That's me.
Oh, yes.
See, we're already working on it. My media team hard at work.
Scott, I know checkered flags went out with wigs. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good right there. That's a pretty
Oh
good.
my
That looks
God.
it. I like it.
That's so good. That's so good.
Now it's one of the top selling T-shirts in the nation.
Yes.
That was the moment it was birthed.
Like y'all just never know what kind of dumb, awesome stuff can happen.
Gary went from getting his ass kicked to being a genius in a matter of about 30 minutes.
That was awesome.
Oh man. Some of
Well,
the
those and much more. If this is your first Shake and Bake show, shame on you. But if it is, surely that sold you to be a shake and baker for next year. Surely.
I saw an Ignorant Motorsports shirt when I was in Brazil. I was like, yeah.
That's awesome.
I am looking at our agenda, ladies, because we're trying to keep this at about an hour. I can smell dinner in there. We did the wrap. We did all that. Let's take a look at some fan photos that we had this year. We tell you guys all the time to tag us. We know you bought all the shirts. I hear you screaming shake and bake when I am literally on Erica's door. It makes her so mad. She's like, they're just yelling for you. Keep yelling. Keep saying shake and bake. But we got some fan photos that people submitted, I believe. Look at that.
That's awesome.
That shake and bakes together surely is fucked up. That's cool. Oh, there. Look at her in her little Jack and the Greenstock shirt. That's Josie. Oh, what I'm saying from this is that people like me better. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, nobody likes you better. You just don't ever do shit.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was a cool Macho Man Randy Savage thing. Was awesome.
Oh yeah, she likes you too. Oh, even Spencer made it. He's kind of an honorary shake and baker. Oh, he had all of us. Yep.
That's a good looking hat on that guy. The short one.
Short one. That's awesome. We want more of those. When you guys get your stuff or meet us or whatnot, tag us. We love it.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it without y'all. So next, Lyle, it's the off season. What are you doing next year?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
What ain't I doing?
Let's see your races. Where are you racing?
No, that was where I went this year.
Oh, I thought that's what you were doing next year. That's where you went this year. So we're doing like a recap of your journey.
I thought this was a recap of 2025.
It was. I just half paid attention because I'm on vacation.
Alrighty. Well, now that we're back.
But Molly made a nice graphic for you. So let's check out where Lyle Barnett went this year.
And I think this is everything. That was 18 total where I literally went through my camera roll because I normally take a picture 500 at every race I go to. And I think that's all of them. And then, so that's 18 races. And then there were, I was trying to think of how many test sessions we had. And
a lot.
Yeah, I think I was at like 30 or something like that.
What I like about that, I thought that was for next year, but is that you're one of the people who races in the most diverse schedules in drag racing. You have to be like the most spread out guy. You don't follow any series. You don't chase championships. Like you're freaking everywhere.
I would say me and Travis Harvey probably have the most diverse schedules.
Like I just see you guys driving something, and I'm like, oh, there's Lyle headed to the staging lanes in a 64 Impala.
Yeah,
and then, you're in a new Pro Mod.
You don't even question it.
No.
So does that mean the KTR races? Those were from last year too.
This is from 2025. Okay, so here is what me and our team did this year. That's our schedule. We entered 76 races and traveled a total of 61,663 miles this season.
Ignorant.
That is ignorant. You want to talk about wore out? My staff, the fact that they're still standing and I'm still standing is a testament. But it was a grueling building year for us, but we had an awesome year. It was great.
And I did not keep track of anything, but if there was racing going on, I was probably there or close by.
I don't want to hear shit. You go to the race less days than any human that's involved in the sport.
Yeah.
You only race like a day and a half an event.
Do you know why? Because I am less ignorant than all of you. I have figured out a way to show up, talk, and leave.
Nope.
And I'm going to continue to do that for next year. On our next show, I have some announcements for old little me, but we'll keep that. We'll keep that for the next one.
We're not running an Outlaw trim right now. We already beat the quickest door car in the world in the head-up grudge race for 20,000, so there's no need to do that. So I could say I have the most dominant, most awesomest pro mod in the world, right? If you beat the fastest one in the world. I don't know about breaking the record. I don't know that I can, but we can win. Our car is ready to rock for that was funny. I was reading our private comments. My car is ready to rock first.
Hey, Stevie, question. So what are your thoughts on, I'm sure you saw, because one of your customers was less than thrilled about with this Outlaw No Time stuff, Big Jake's, Swan Fest, Bodie stuff, they're all your Extreme or Outlaw 275. There's not many places to race those things, but those are some good ones. Traditionally, you have not been allowed to run at these races if you have shown a time in the calendar year. So that is different from the 365 rule, right? The calendar year starts January the 1st. If you show a time on January the 2nd, you're not eligible for the rest of the year, right? But if you go run the first no time race and you haven't shown a time, and then the very next weekend you go show a time, you are then not eligible for the rest of the year. Is the calendar year rule.
Or
They,
if the
most
service accidentally shows it.
Well, then that's your fault, and y'all fucked up.
Oh, we've been dealing with that shit all year.
But most of them have dropped this rule. In fact, the only one that I have not confirmed would be Bodie, and I don't know that he will. But I know Big Jake has dropped that rule. Now class cars are allowed, and Swanstrom, because they are in a deal to have a point series for the year, has also dropped it. And your thoughts on that?
So you said now class cars are not allowed at all?
No, class cars are allowed. There is no rule. You can run Radio versus the World on lights out and go straight to Big Jake's in March and put a 275 on an RVW car.
And it's not invitation only. I can just bring the Shadow on a 275.
Well, I guess if it's invitation only, then you would have to get an invite. But for instance, me, right? I'm going to go run Radio versus the World in the purple car in February, and then we are planning to go to Jake's in March with the same car on a 275.
So there's two different ways to look at it. Number one, the faster anything gets and the more professional anything gets like that, the quicker it dies. Okay.
Yep.
And that's Outlaw 10.5. That's Radio versus the World. That if we had Pro Extreme, if we had Outlaw Pro Mod now. So about the only thing that kept that deal decently manageable for most teams was the 365-day deal, because that keeps me out, that keeps you out, that keeps the people that have big power, professional race teams out. So I think it's cool that you'll see some really, really fast races, but you're going to really struggle with participation when you bring out 8 or 10 real deal race teams. And there's a lot of real deal race teams out there, but not professional teams. So it's going to hurt participation. It's kind of why Donald has stayed away from the race for the record for as many years as he can, because once we go out there and do that, what are you going to follow it up with?
Right. So
I don't know. I don't like the invitation style stuff. They've always kept me out of that on purpose. So I don't really like that, but the 365 deal did make sense. I guess it just depends on if you like that style of racing. And we have customers that run it. There's some folks that are really upset about it. So I don't know.
Well, I haven't been doing it long. We ran it with the purple car last year and had success. Won Big Jake's. I won the Extreme deal at Rockingham. And the car runs really well. And I call it the flyer hustle. These races get advertised for these massive purses, right? And then if you look down there at the bottom, it requires 2,000 cars. Not really, but it requires a shit ton of cars. And if they don't get them, they don't pay the advertised purse, right? So, and you saw it. Just take Big Jake's for instance. When these screw-blown pro mods started coming in there, the list started getting shorter, right, of entries that actually showed up to the race. And while I agree, I think initially it's going to be good. Like you're going to get a bunch of cards. It's going to be fast. And then, like you said, it's going to turn and go and bottom out pretty quick. It'll just be 8 or 10. It'll be Radio versus the World running for $15,000, all around the country instead of 50 or 60 running for 150,000. So yeah,
there's not ever has been nor will be a class where an outlaw screwblower comes in that it does not wreck the class. It is the most efficient, dominant power adder in the world. The only reason they make it everybody is they limit our overdrive and power and weight and gears and all that so much to make it as slow as all the other combinations. So when you put real deal screw bowlers in, it's going to take it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go on my rant. I've been waiting forever for this. Y'all ready? Ready to go? Let's talk about dermatology.
Oh my God. I wondered what that was on the fucking thing.
Have y'all ever been to a dermatologist?
Yes.
All right, that is the biggest crock of
I
crap.
have a big scar.
Clearly, I've had to spend some time at a dermatologist.
Professional place I've ever seen in my whole life. So I had a mole on my shoulder and I was worried about it. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to the dermatologist. I go in there. There's about 35 people in the waiting room. I wait for 45 minutes to go get my appointment. I'm already pissed off because like the whole deal of making an appointment is so that you can go in there at that time. So 45 minutes later, I get back in there. I'm in this room for about 40 seconds, 40 total seconds. I walk out. I go stand in my line to pay. All good, no problems. By the time I get to the counter to pay, they've done seen 8 more people. I come up there, it's $130 for 45 seconds. So I told him, I was like, you can buy anything in the world for that. I was like, can you add that up and how much that is an hour? So she got her calculator out. I said, okay, you can buy, think of anything that you want to buy and you can buy it for that. I said, my attorney makes $500 an hour. It's like $4,000 an hour or something like that they're charging. And then they look at you like you're broke because you don't want to pay $130 for 45 seconds. It's the biggest crock of crap. Should be banned. Ought to be regulated. Something. Should charge by the second. Don't charge by the visit.
I mean, I do agree with that. Every time I've gone to a dermatologist, I end up getting something cut off my body every time I go. Did it need to be cut off? Probably not. Did I pay for it? Absolutely.
It was a lot.
That's the biggest thing about the dermatologist. When you go in there, they are looking to get the scalpel out.
Oh, they're going to get that thing. They want to get the
redheaded tendencies. I got freckles and moles and shit. Like, you want to really start diving into it, like just singe it all.
It's terrible.
Or don't. Sorry. That was awkward.
I'll rant for a second. My nightmare customer with the drag light saga continues. I thought we had decided that we would agree to disagree, that when you send me a set of drag lights that has a scarred up set of holes and I use those holes to bead lock your wheel, and then it takes off your apparent 45 hour Cerakoting job that you did in your Maytag oven in your fucking kitchen. And then you tell me that we're the worst place in the world, and he made an assumption, which you should never do. You should watch the videos I'll post on the fucking internet. Let me look.
I wish he'd log on.
I keep ranting. I actually meant to ask my dad today if I could say his name. And I forgot. Let's see. What is his last name's McDougal. That's like says enough right there. But he sent another email, and I don't know if he hits the bottle and starts just typing a bunch of bullshit. But he said something about, I want to send my T-shirt back because I won't be caught dead representing such a company in public.
Just
or
burn
some
it.
shit.
Don't send it back.
No, what I really wanted, and my dad is like, you're not fucking calling him. You're not. What I really want to tell him is, here's what I want you to do, McDougal. I want you to cut that shirt up into tiny squares, and every day I want you to wipe your ass with it when you take a shit. Just
you
so
said that?
No, I want to. That's what I want to tell him. I want you to cut that thing up.
Did you forget
in the nice Charmin? No, I don't give a fuck. Charmin squares, just so I'd be the last pain in your ass when you wipe every day. Fucking just God.
I don't have anything to bitch about this week because I didn't fly American Airlines.
No, you didn't.
I have seen a couple comments. People want to know who the pup is. This is Louis. This is a tiny puppy. Louis 11. He's a special pup. He lives here. He has a rough life being a hide dog. He also flew with us on the airplane. So that tells you anything you need to know. Very little has happened in drag racing this week. Something that did happen.
Hold on, wait a minute. Now I think we need to address this comment if that really happened.
What?
I don't know. Somebody called me a douchebag with a race car.
Was it Motor Nova?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. I was wondering what they said too.
I don't know. All I can say is lock in. Lock in. And I'll crush you just like I have every one of the other bitch ass street outlaw cars.
Can I say what you said in the private chat?
I don't care.
All you need to know, if he did say anything, and I don't know if he did, and I work for Flow Racing and interview him, so I love everyone. But if he did say something, what Stevie Fast said in the group chat is, what does Sean Ellington race? So
I don't know
who you are.
Yeah, I don't know. I can know if he shows up with a door car, he's getting
I
gapped.
know who you are. I've interviewed you. I know who you are, but yeah, may want to redirect that.
Gap with 2 P's, maybe 3 P's.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry to cut you off.
No, I was just moving down the list because dinner's ready. Stop me if you've heard this before. IHRA bought another racetrack. They now own the decrepit, needs a lot of work. No fucking way you can be on their schedule next year. Memphis.
Have I told y'all my Memphis story where I got robbed and they stole one project and I had to race the whole race? I don't know that I'll go back to Memphis and race the car. Yes. So, like, when's the last time you raced in Memphis, Lyle?
Tyler Crossnose race, threes in the freeze.
Okay. Yeah, that's when Billy Stockman and Bad Niner went threes in the snow. Okay, that was awesome. I think it was before the Gestapo took over. Last time I raced there, I ran Pro Nitrous, and some folks brought in trailers overnight and stole everybody's scooters and pit equipment and transmission coolers.
It's Memphis.
Somebody stole one of my projects. So I had to run the Pro Nitrous with one project. So we would jack up one end of the car and put some jack stands up under it and go get the other side and jack it up. It was awesome. I'm not going back.
That's Memphis, dude. It's like when we used to race in Commerce, Georgia. When we went to the staging lanes, we had to lock the trailer doors because people are so fucking ghetto there. It's disgusting. God love it. We love you, Atlanta, but get your shit together, Georgia. Tennessee.
I would like to we need to cover this because we haven't covered it. Where's that? I don't know about what happened there. All I know is what I read. But Brad, next time I talk to you, give me the scoopy scoop on that whole deal.
Yeah, none of that. I feel like after the first of the year, the rest of that will be out and we can have that.
Just know that if you're a talented Top Fuel crew member and you've recently been fired or laid off from your funny car team, KTR is hiring engine assembly and teardown people, machinists, crew guys, car chiefs, crew chiefs, welders, fabricators, wiring guys, and dyno operators and truck drivers, and office staff and merchandise shipping people and people that can motocross.
There you go, Brad. Come on over. Brad was the one that reminded me that we didn't do the Halloween costume in Dallas. He's like, do you have the Halloween costume? I'm like, fuck, no. Damn it. So remind me like St. Louis next year, Brad. Please.
I do have some exciting new drop to do.
Yeah, I think that's
so if you haven't been on GoldTimeRacing.net, we got a brand new smoky merch drop coming in to get you ready for these frozen U.S. Street Nationals nights presented by Motion Raceworks. If we got it. Right. We got KTR Liberty shirts. Got a new KTR outline deal there. Pretty hot and smoky. Very much like.
Is that just in time for the start of America's 250th year?
Yes, it is. We didn't time that by accident. Available at GoldTimeRacing.net. And we also have a brand new, if you're cold and your ears get cold up there in Canada while you're eating your ramen noodles, we got some new hot stuff for that too.
Chicken Powerball.
Whatever it is. I think we do. Maybe we don't have a graphic for it.
We do. You leave her alone. She'll get there when she
gets there.
No
photo of beanie.
We have a new KTR beanie that we're dropping this on GoldTimeRacing.net. Hey, there you go. So if you're cold and you want to come watch the Shadow qualify number 1 and get the field, you can look good doing that. GoldTimeRacing.net.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. And we got new keychains. This is awesome. One of my favorite keychains. I don't have one here, but it's rubber. It's embossed on one side. Got Killing Time Racing on both sides, and we have Killing Time Racing keychains at KillingTimeRacing.net.
Can we get Killing Time Racing mini meat cleavers?
I don't know, dude. That'd be awesome if we had that thing right there.
Where did that come from?
I can't tell you. But just know there are specific uses for this. We'll talk about it after the show.
Okay.
Is
it for splitting Colombian wall?
No.
Good thought.
Maybe.
No. No photo of Beanie. Had photo of Beanie.
Like immediately. Bam.
Molly's like that internet meme where the guy's like pounding the keyboard like. Yeah, and the new shirts come in Gildan or tri-blend.
I do want to say something. If we're doing this appreciation, oh no, did I go out?
No, you're here.
Okay.
We only wish.
I'm sorry. Did you turn into Lyle over Christmas?
We got to swap roles sometimes. Jeez. I can be you too.
See, I'm not the only one that gets tired of your shit.
Eat it. Ooh. Had a half a glass of wine, just enough to catch it.
Just remember,
this is a good reminder of my EAD injector story. Somebody asked that we bring back the EAD injector the other day.
You're welcome, Stevie.
So many people have asked me since then, what was the EAD injector all about? That also cost me a lot of sponsorship dollars. We were promoting Robbie Lowry's company, Eastern Atlantic Dynamics, is who we were sponsored for at that race.
That's not what that stands for.
That was after we came out and ran well at the race, and Donald legislated my combination out of competition once again, like the last 40 times I've ever ran good. So we picked up some Eastern Atlantic Dynamics sponsorship for that deal. Chase, Nitro Fast, Jackson is doing good. Surgery went well. And he's doing good. Thank you.
I want to give a little segment here. Y'all went on a rant. I'm going to go on an appreciation mode here. Molly Lou. We do not deserve Molly Lou. Molly is in perfect timing for that. Blower Bob. God dang it, Blower Bob. I love you. Fuck that.
Blower Bob's picture in his profile is an awesome picture. Me and him had a lot of fun that day. I was in a lot.
We had a show. The show has funny stuff, and we can make our way through it, but everything changed when we got Molly. And Molly has done more work than the three of us combined on the Shake and Bake show this week than the three of us did all year. So we don't know what we're doing for Molly yet, but we got to do something. But Molly has taken this to the next level. She clipped all of those things. We talk about what we're going to talk about in a group text. She sends an agenda to us with the link right before the show. None of us really know what's going on until we read it. Stevie says, and we're dropping a new shirt, and the graphic comes up. That is not by accident. Molly's the greatest thing on the planet of Earth, and we couldn't do this without her. Whatever Stevie pays her, because Lyle and I don't, whatever Stevie pays her ain't enough. And just want to let the Shake and Bakers know that Molly is the true hero.
Absolutely. Huge asset.
Molly.
Huge asset to our company, runs the website, runs the back store, does a lot of the office stuff you see at KTR. Really, really thankful to have that young lady on board.
Couldn't do it without you, Molly. And I know you only meant that to them because Molly loves
She definitely eats fajitas.
She definitely eats fajitas.
Definitely.
Yeah, you don't get red hair without eating those.
All right, I'll address those comments. So if you've watched me race for a long time, you'll generally notice that I do all of the shit talking before the race, and I never beat up on anybody after I whoop them. I just never have. I don't do it. I generally don't ever post up I don't talk any trash after I race. But we had a race with Jimmy Taylor. We were victorious in that. He come right over and paid me the money, shook my hand, said he wants to do it another time down the road, and we'll be open to do that. That's how grudge racing. That's how grudge racing like men is supposed to be. No excuses, no problems. He just got his ass whooped, took it like a man, and I don't have anything negative to say about him.
We've all been there before, haven't we, Stevie?
I get my ass whooped all the time.
The other side of that is why grudge racing has become what it is, though.
Yep, because nobody can take an ass whooping. And the people on the internet will not allow us to take an ass whooping without just trying to ruin our life. So what you have is these pansies like Keith Haney who won't take a risk to grudge race somebody because if they lose, they're so scared of what people think that they can't take the ass whooping. All you can do is outrun me. That's it. That's bad as it can get.
Yep.
Touche. What else we got, guys?
I don't know. We done sold all my stuff. We got highlights busting in. I done talked shit. Probably got thrown off the internet, and I probably lost some more sponsorship dollars with my Eastern Link Dynamics.
But do you know what? Shake and Bake is still the greatest thing on drag racing internet.
Whoop, whoop.
That it is.
It is.
Very much looking forward to 2026. I'm very much looking forward to 2026 season. I saw a comment earlier that I'll answer. I've answered this before, but yes, the Motion Raceworks Shadow 3.0 will be competing full-time in NHRA Pro Modified in 2026 as we attempt to win a third world title. I haven't raced seriously what I would call professional racing in a few years. You guys that have watched me for a long time know that when I do something, it's all the way. It's not half the way. I haven't had the bandwidth to go racing in a professional capacity. I am doing that in 2026. Doug Cook has been standing on my ass to go do it. So you're going to get to see old school Stevie Fast for a year. I don't know if I can continue to afford to do it for more than that, but we're going to go racing for a year and see what happens.
I love it, Stevie. I can't wait.
Me too. It's going to be good. We actually started racing at the last race. I just raced too good.
You did tell me, though, about 3 races ago, I will not lose on a hole shot for the rest of the year. And you did not.
Will not happen. Will not going to happen this year either. Lyle's the last hole shot I'm ever going to lose on for 2026.
Sorry.
That was pretty fucking awesome. That was one of my highlights of the year. I won't lie. Standing there, Molly and I standing in the middle, Vegas, NHRA finals for NHRA Pro Mod. That was really cool.
Go 26 on the tree and just get crushed on a hole shot.
Wow, that's what happens, doesn't it, big boy?
When you're racing the LB.
Look, man.
That's what happens.
Just need some funds.
Gotta get some.
I am gonna race some NHRA next year, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
I'm hoping for 4.
I'll see you.
It's not revenge after JR won it. I have not raced JR for a championship.
No, he earned that.
He did earn it. I will this year stand in his path to secession.
To repeat.
Probably not in the IHRA for me this year. It's not that I don't think it's cool. I just don't have the bandwidth. I don't have the time. If you saw my calendar, I already have 40 weeks booked for 2026. Probably not going to see any of that. We have some customers that'll be racing a couple, but probably not the Shadow.
MacFab news. If you plan to get beadlocks at Lights Out South Georgia in February, we are opening that list up this week. I've already got a couple that have called in to get on the list. We're taking 25 and that's it. So if you want on the list, please call me tomorrow. Don't send me a Facebook message or type it in a comment here.
No. Here's what you have to do.
Please call Lyle for pricing.
Yeah, do that. And bring me some drag lights and just tell me to guess on the ball pattern. I'll give you the pricing, man. Your money spends the same, but we are opening that list this week. We're taking 25 and that's it. So if you want on the list, please call us tomorrow. The phone number is right there below my name.
Sick, bro.
I do not know when that is going to happen. I will have more news on that as we get a little closer, but the pieces are being moved on the chessboard to be closer to ready to start the game.
The comments are great. Lyle, how much is this set?
How much is what?
Just people chirping you for wanting pricing. I'm going to make a shirt. Need pricing on beadlocks? Call Lyle.
That's going to be the shirt. Oh, I'm going to put that. Molly, put that up on the social media tomorrow.
Do it.
If you need a price on your beadlocks,
whatever the hell his number is. Oh my God, please.
You know, I had 2 phone calls today. They're good ones. Hey, I sent my wheels in. They got there yet?
I don't know. Track them. Did they?
Did you track them? Oh, no, I let somebody else ship them. I just want to see if they made it. I'm like, okay, what's your name? So I go look. I'm like, man, I don't see them anywhere. When did you ship them? Oh, towards the end of last week. I'm like, motherfucker, it was Christmas.
It's Christmas.
And the sumbitches don't deliver on the weekend. No, I don't have them yet. God.
Do you realize the more that you do shit like this, the more people are just going to continue to call?
I know, man, but the more the phone rings, the more money we
Spencer
make.
goes eating, including me.
Well, Bob is building so many FS1s right now. He's probably pulling his hair out.
Yes, we are running 16s. Stevie is for the 22nd day in a row hasn't called me to give me the backspace on the set he needs.
I'm going to tell you about it in the morning.
We are currently in the process of getting our own SFI certification so that we can do the NHRA stuff. But we are able to provide SFI certified wheels for NHRA Pro Mod next year because they're going to an 18 wide. So we can do all that. And yes, we're doing 16. So if you need some, call 844-257-5502 extension.
And if you need pricing, call 847 blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, wrong phone number. Yeah, actually, let me read Courtney's phone number out. You can just call her. It is.
Oh, wow, I got a wheel question for you. Do you have
number?
Do you have any 5 on 4 3/4 stock wheels of anything with tires mounted on them?
Maybe.
I need like 4 wheels that are 5 3/4. They can be like stock steel Chevrolet truck wheels. I just need to borrow them. Look around because I have this weekend went and worked on Ronnie this weekend. So,
why aren't you putting it 5 on 5?
Because it's a long story, but all of that's already done. It's already. I can't get the backspace I need on it.
Really?
On that wheel to fit. But anyways, I bolted the cab back to that unit this weekend, and I started kind of piddling around with it. I need to move it over here, so I need some wheels and tires to move it.
I'll look tomorrow.
Look tomorrow and see what you got.
Okay.
844-257-5502. Call for pricing.
Courtney
Did I get
Enders.
that right there, big boy?
Courtney Enders 704-867-5309.
867-5309. I seen the horn pop out, a little puffed up under the hair right there.
Don't you put my fucking phone number on the internet. My sister's the dumbass that has it on the Elite Motorsports website,
What?
and then here's why people
that's-
bother
that's-
her.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, just tell all 700 watching right now. They go get her phone number, you dumbass.
It's on every motorhome post.
It is. That's fucking retarded. They have rakes on sale at Lowe's.
Troll.
Don't matter, Bob. I sent her one 2 fucking years ago, and she ain't even put the son of a bitch together.
That's just not very nice.
It's gonna hold my wine glasses.
I am trying to sell my house.
Oh my gosh. This would be a good time for me to troll an employment deal. I am looking for a personal employee to work on my race car. I've hired a car chief for 2026. I am looking for a back half guy. If you have a good attitude, if you want to learn and you want to work on a hot rod team, we are really hiring for every position. But somebody like if you are a real deal guy and you want to work on my hot rod, I'm hiring my number 2. So,
and if you're in the know about the crew guys and you want to be the guys that work on the engine and the front half of these things, they all started as back half guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. You always start in the back and work your way up.
I've been there and get your feet wet, and you can work your way right to the front.
Got a rock star car chief that you can learn from. Just got to have a good attitude, and team chemistry is my absolute number one thing here. I prize chemistry and loyalty over talent. But
And you're fed really well. Jody feeds you really well.
Yeah, we eat pretty good. Yeah. Fast hot rod, get to work on nice stuff. So
if I raked any snow in Canada, the answer to that will forever be no, because I was told if you move here and be with me, you don't have to do anything in the snow, and I ain't never gonna.
How many times have you taken the dog out in the snow?
He did make me the other day.
Oh, fuck.
And I wasn't pleased, and it didn't happen again.
Good job, Spencer. That a boy.
Also, I do have to go in a minute, but fun little story. He's been trying to tell me that Jackson doesn't need to be on the leash, and he'll never run, and he trusts him, and blah blah blah. And it's been literally that's the only thing we've ever thought about. Only thing. So the other night he comes in. Long story short, I'm brushing my teeth. I'm like, man, they've been out there a while. He comes back in, and I just hear like boots slamming on the ground. I'm like, what the fuck? So I come out, and I'm like, What happened? Nothing. What happened? And he's over at the sink. There's snow everywhere. I'm like, what happened? Nothing. What happened? He goes, he finally did it. My dog chased 2 coons across the fucking field over by the yard. So now the next 2 times I had to take him out. Now he's on a leash. He's got to have his collar. It's a whole thing. That's a very sensitive subject in our house, Spencer. Or you're not Spencer, you're Lyle. That's a very
why don't you put in? So what we did for Nitro, because he will run off and like you'll find him in the next county. We put an invisible fence in, and he's smart enough to where he only had to get popped twice, and now he'll run to that thing and stop.
What you said there is he's smart enough.
Yeah, your dog is. I guarantee you turn that collar up, he's not going across there.
He's 11. You ain't teaching him nothing.
Yeah, but they can hear it. So when they get 5 feet from it, there's something they can hear that we can't. And then if they keep going, they're getting bedazzled.
What are you about to say?
He's a bit hard-headed like his mother.
I took that thing before I put it on Nitro and went. I told the guy, I said, I want full maximum. I said, turn this deal up. I'm fitting to see what we got. So I held that thing in the palm of my hands and tried to sprint across that fence. And let me tell you, it stops you right now. I was like, oh.
Shut up. You did not.
Yes, I did. I didn't want to shock.
I mean,
I know what it felt like. It was terrible. So we turned it down and got it.
Courtney, if y'all put in an invisible fence and he shoots lightning bolts out of his toes, like that dude is gonna stop.
Fast Freddy, if you go to killingtimeracing.net and there's a career tab, you can apply there. There's a form on there. Send in a resume and somebody will call you.
I'm not
hazing process is you put a shock collar on and you have to run across the fence.
Yeah, you got to put a shock collar on. If you can make it across the line, you're hired.
What a fun game. And his idiots would play it.
Yeah, they would. I was a little sauced up when I did that, but I'm telling you, it was the real deal. I told that guy, I was like, you're not shocking my dog until I know what it feels like. He's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah.
I do agree with that logic. I like that.
Yeah, I was like, it was pretty.
I'm not doing that, but I like
full
it.
maximum, it is, it's quite, it gets your attention right now.
Not doing it. So anyway, that's the current argument in my household.
Could be worse.
Could be.
Okay, what else we got? I got shit to do. I got wine to drink. I'm on vacation.
Must be nice. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. We really had an awesome year with you guys. Look forward to seeing you in 2026. We got a lot of racing coming up. Our next show will be the U.S. Street Nationals presented by Motion Raceworks preview, where we're going to do some picks. We'll have some testing, some super hot testing numbers. I'm going to find out some dyno numbers from Lyle for then. Maybe.
Oh, yeah. We got some testing coming up this week in Bradenton. I know there's going to be some cars out there.
Woo-wee.
All right. It's been wonderful. Love you. Lyle, let's give it to him. Ready? Love you. Fuck you. Bye.
Y'all are terrible.
Shake it back! Does that feel good? Yeah.